A reminder, if your name is not green in Discord, green or, well, it could be also pinkishy purple kind of color if you've got a what do you call it, a Twitch membership or something, Twitch sub. But if your name's not green in Discord, you're not all the way in Discord yet. And just in the welcome screen. Yeah, I thought so. But I just wanted to mention it because, like, I know you're not the only person there. There's a couple of people that are, and I don't want to put too much information on the outside to make it easier for bots to get in, because they can't read the image rules. They can't like automatically scan it. That's why it's an image. So only people can actually like read it and get in and stuff. But I understand if there's any language barriers or anything like that, it also prevents it. But I also don't want to leave like direct steps for like, you know, anymore. Helping, what do you call it? Like, I would say the very, very strong graphic artist community that wants to harass my members. I don't like leaving crumbs out for them to get in. For anybody that doesn't know what I'm on about with that, is every other stream we get at least like a graphic designer try to like plug their shit. Hello. I've got a lot of stuff in place to prevent them from harassing everybody, my community now, so we don't really even see it. But it was a big problem at one point. But yeah, I'm glad I got a chance to like mention it, because like you're not the only one. I've got a couple of people that like Diablo that haven't quite got all the way in yet, and I just wanted to mention it. So maybe you remember about me trying to join Boy Scouts one time. I went to do put that back. I went to do the group integration games. Sorry, I had to like focus to read that for a second. And so I got so uncomfortable I never came back. Oh. I'm absolutely up for virtual group hugs, for normal group hugs too. Just gotta be with people I know really well. That's fair. Nice. Yep, you definitely are. Nice, good work. I'm glad I got like a chance to say that, because like I do want to go through and eventually, like, if somebody's been on like the outer part for like maybe more than a year, I might potentially like kick somebody that's like just sitting all the way outside, because like I figure they're not like getting all the way in, and I don't want to do that to people that are legitimately actually trying to be members of my community and shit. So I'm glad I got a chance to say that, and like get you all fixed up in there too. Welcome in, by the way. I've still got like so much more of this area to go. Yeah, I remember, I think, was it either Mirthless or Shadow said that like the section to kind of get into my Discord and stuff like that is like, it is a little bit like tedious and shit, but at the same time, like it does prevent like the bots and the spammers and shit from harassing everybody, which is nice, because once you're in there, you're hidden from the outside. So like until you're actually a member of Discord, like it just looks like there's like 5 people or something in my Discord, and then you join and there's like 80 something, I think. I haven't actually done a count. I know it can tell me. I'm sure there's a quick way to do it, but it doesn't matter too much. Discord is generally just like a nice kind of quiet place, and just like share information. Like I want to know what I think it's Ringo's cat. Rango? I want to know what his cat's called. Where is he? Yeah, Rango. I want to know what his fucking cat's name is. He's asking people to like guess what his cat's name is at the moment in like Show Off Your Pets, and I want to know. I'm like, everybody comes in and like shares their pets, which is beautiful, but I'm like, I need to know. Okay, I need to know what is its name straight off the bat. Like if you're gonna show me what your pet is, please show me like what its name is. Don't leave me hanging like that. That's just fucking cruel. Because I'm like, I'll sit there and I'll be like, oh my god, this cat or this dog or whatever, it's adorable. And I'm like, it obviously requires the pats, and I need to get to know it. Like, I'm one of those like weirdos. It's like I'm more of a friend to like the party hosts, like animals, than I am to like anybody attending the party, you know. Give me a name. What? Give me the name. Yeah, pretty much. I also feel like you're like almost filling in like a waiver's expression quotes at the moment. I know that they're currently away on holidays and stuff, and I'm like, there was a severe lack of expression going on at the moment because obviously they're not doing all the you know, like the written out emotes and stuff, and I'm like, Shadow's filling in very, very gracefully right now. It's fantastic. Is that wagging to happily? No. I didn't mean to wake you up, Viking, but Mirthus is around. He said hello earlier. I think he might have been still asleep. I'm gonna hold on to your paw though while you're like up and about. It was kind of funny the other day. Viking like got really excited and saw Shadow and went off running, but I was still like holding on to his paw while he was sleeping, and he obviously didn't know. So kind of like it was like a trip hazard thing. I think I've been through almost all of this except for like the inner part, like dead center. Not happily having paw held. Also Shadow's here too. Yeah, what have you been up to, Just Believe? I feel like I haven't got to like say hello for a while. Also Azula is just rolling around. Hold on, she's walking past my monitor. Hey Grim, where the fuck you been? Azula, you gotta keep moving, sweetie. There's a lot of cat butt. There we go. Alright, she doesn't have a chair to support her tonight, so there may be a point in time where I have to just jump to like grab her to stop her from falling off the desk if she rolls that way. Just a heads up for that in case it happens. I'm good, Grim. How the fuck are you? I'm getting better. How's your flu? I think I've been through everywhere in here. There should be sewers, I would think. Or a passageway in here. Oh, it's up the top there. It's there. Alright. There's a stash there too. Yeah, no, my flu's pretty much better. I've got laryngitis still. Laryngitis is still wearing off. So my voice is still a bit blah. And my mouth and everything still feels weird. But I can't do anything about that. I've got a long ass drive and a funeral to attend this weekend. So that's coming up too. My Crohn's is doing better, Grim. It's actually kind of like, it's I was saying this earlier, it's never going to be like just better, but it is like working towards remission, which is really nice. Just something I didn't think I was going to get. So yeah, that's happening as well. So I've had like a really weird conflicting week of everything being like up and down and all over the fucking place with like information and things going on and stuff. Freeze duration. It's nice. Some stuff with breakfast pizza. I'm not breakfast pizza. I'm sorry, you identified specifically breakfast pizza? Are we talking about leftover pizza, or did you make a pizza specifically with breakfast in mind? I want to know this now. A bit Shadow with tail. No. The yawn swagging to happily. There's sewers to be a middle somewhere. Blue sauce on the ground. Yeah, no, just a heads up too. I have played like the crap out of this. They'll be in here somewhere. Hold on. I just want to move this. Usually, for me, the sewers in Kurast are usually like down along these like bluey areas. Like they're normally on like the nooks, but this is only Kurast Bazaar. I'm only just walking into Kurast Bazaar now, actually. Hold on. Yeah, I was just in Lower Kurast, so I wasn't there just yet. We're getting into Kurast Bazaar now, so this area should have it. But I think there's 4. There's either 3 or there's 4 over here. And I know as soon as I hopped on to play this and I saw where I was going to be, my first reaction was just kind of like a unhappy little sigh, because like I'm not a fan of this area in Diablo. Like, I love Diablo, don't get me wrong. Diablo is my absolute favorite game, but this area is kind of draining to me because it's such a large, well shit, these mozzie things too are also a problem. It's such a large area, and I know that I've got to go into all the sewers to find the heart and stuff. I'm pretty sure I have to go in all, or they all connect. I think they all connect, actually, from memory. But yeah, I've got to... My kind of like playstyle is to just go and get all of this entire area and then loot everything and then go back, and it just takes a long time. That's basically the best way to put it, is it's tedious for me. So bought pizza specifically with breakfast in mind. Really? Pizza with egg and bacon? See, that's what I was thinking, is like a breakfast savory pizza kind of thing that has like more breakfasty kind of toppings on it. Mind you, breakfast is subjective, so it could be sweet. I don't know. Alright, we've got the end area up here. It's fine. I just want to map out the entire area and kill what I can before I start like zigzagging through it. Tilt's head more back into happily. What are you tilting your head about? You want some of that pizza, don't you? Yeah, just sewers in the bizarre upper crust. Also, just a heads up not to backseat too much, because like I'm doing this for nostalgia. Like, I play for fun, so we'll get there. Don't worry, we will get there. But I'm going to literally map out the entire map, kill everything I can, pick up everything I can, sell everything I can. Yeah, there ain't no rush in this. And it's sitting through ads right now. Well, that's fine. That's once an hour. Look, ads help me. You know, the worst part is, and I do want to say this because I have thoughts and opinions about like what Twitch has just done, is that Twitch has updated the cost of subscriptions, and I am quite ick about it because they're now like $11 or something, and I feel really, really gross about the entire thing, because when I started streaming, the subscriptions, a tier 1 subscription was like $6 Australian, and I get $2 Australian. And now they cost about $11, and I still get $2 Australian out of that sub. And I feel really, really, really fucking gross about it, because I don't want to have ads on my stream at all. But if I don't have planned ads, you guys get pre-rolls. Which means that when you come into my stream, or if you've never watched my stream before, you get ads when you come in. Otherwise, if I don't have them like pre-planned. And now, like, it infuriates me because I'm like, not only... It made a little bit of sense when ads, you know, you could like get a sub and I'd get like 1/3 of a sub, and that made sense. But now I get $2 out of 11, and you guys get ads regardless, and I feel disgusting about it, and I can't do anything about it. Yeah, that's the thing, is what's the recommend super new? Yeah, pre-roll ads. I don't have pre-roll ads on with purpose, because I'm not gonna like click on somebody and watch them if I don't know them and stuff. Like, I want people to have a chance to come here and see if they want to be here and stuff, and the ads are only once an hour, and they're once an hour to prevent the pre-roll ads. Like, I can't... If I make them any less, you get pre-roll ads and you get ads. If I get rid of the ads, you get pre-roll ads. If I add more ads, you get more ads. It's fucking terrible. And the worst part is, now I feel even worse about it, because, like I said, the subscription side of it, like, I understand you guys try to support me and stuff like that when you buy a sub and stuff, but it's actually almost, like, I hate saying it because I'm like, you still get ads if you don't have a sub and stuff, but like, it's almost better to just do the fucking donate button instead of the sub button, because like, at least then I'd get like $11 instead of $2, you know. I just feel really gross about the whole thing. And sub or gift sub, no, that's okay. Look, I was just talking about this while you're on the ad and stuff, that Twitch has changed their policies for their ads. So basically, I run one block of ads once an hour to prevent pre-roll ads, so people can come in and enjoy their time here and stuff. And if you obviously, like, I don't expect anybody to, like, buy a sub and stuff, right? So it's an ad break that's long enough that you can go get a drink or go to the bathroom or do something else for like a few minutes, right, collectively, instead of being interrupted every 30 seconds or 1 minute or something like that, right? But now it doesn't make any sense to me that they increase the price and really gouge you guys, and I still get $2. It made sense when it was a $6 sub and I got $2. It was 1/3 of it, but now I get $2 and you guys pay like $11. So it's shit, and unfortunately I can't really do anything about it, because the best way I've got it set up at the moment is to make it as least interruptive as possible for you guys. That's all I've got. But I wanted to say something about that because I feel disgusted about having like read that they increased everything, and I'm like, it wouldn't be so bad if, like, yes, as a creator, if I got like a little bit more, because then, like, if you're paying more, at least you'd know that the person that you were paying a sub to would be getting more supported. But it's not actually, that's not what's happening. And yeah, I wish that they'd just be a little bit more clear about that, because I think it's gross. Also, welcome back, Mirthless. I missed a couple of messages in there. Let me just get up here. So, I hate Twitch. Well, give me a sec to catch up. I'm back a couple. So I had that last price left because I couldn't eat anymore. Oh, last piece left. Kids piece, Viking. No, Viking's gonna love that. Let's see, Rex Taylor eating pizza. I might go back if I've got inventory space. No, I don't. I'll run around while I get stuff. I hate Twitch. Yeah, look, I just hate what they do. Like, it would be fine if they were, like, kept it cheaper or something. It would be nice. That's not how it kind of works, unfortunately. Just, it has channeling through Prime. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Like, they do try to, like, increase that. I think it's also more so to promote their, turbo. I think that's the idea, is it's like, oh, instead of buying all this, you can have one, and then the creator will at least get, like, ad revenue for the Twitch Prime and stuff, because it really shoves it in my face, analytically, that you are earning money from Twitch Prime, and I'm like, I shouldn't have to be. Like, people should be comfortable, or whatever, to, like, if they want to support me, they can. Like, they shouldn't have to feel like they have fucking Twitch Prime, whatever it is, Turbo, sorry, to be able to, like, actually sit down and watch me and stuff. I think that's gross. But yeah, they add another party to take a cut. Yeah, that kind of makes sense, actually, you know. That would make absolute fucking sense. I thought it was more so because they added more features to the fucking phone that nobody wanted. I always feel like whenever they add something new, it's not something that people want. Like, they added in a streaming knock-knock feature thing as well, which allows people to collaborate with other people, but I can't find where to disable it. And it basically just means that, like, another streamer, if they wanted to, could just, like, hop in and join my stream, because it's just automatically enabled and stuff. There's a lot of things that they do that's just automatic, and I don't get a say in it, and I have to actively learn how to unenable it. And funny enough is I do get a lot of, like, the weird trial ones too. I get, like, you know how they've got, what is it called? It's at the top of my power-ups. Okay, so you know how they got, like, the power-ups in the channel rewards thing? I was one of the people that got, like, that as a mandatory, couldn't disable it option. And there was a whole bunch of people that didn't even get it or see it. I was, like, the test guinea pig for that. And I'm not sure why. But yeah, I don't see it when that thing goes off. Tested it out and sent raccoons flying everywhere at one point. Which, I mean, is funny. I just wish I could have seen it from my perspective. That would have been nice. Oh, put that back. Fucking hell. I keep accidentally selling the wrong thing. Alright. I missed something else here. I always thought it was 50-50 split for you. What'd you get from, like, a tier 3, if you don't mind me asking? Is it still $2? So I don't know what I get from a tier 3. I've never had a tier 3 sub. I've also never had a tier 2 sub. So I don't actually know what I get from those. It is supposed to be more, but in saying that, Twitch does really go out of their way to tell everybody that creators get 50-50 out of subs, which is not true. As an affiliate, I get 25 over 75 split with Twitch, so they get 75% and I get 25%, but that doesn't also add up because sometimes I only get $2 out of a sub and sometimes I get less than $2 out of a sub, which I don't understand either. I've looked at that when I did the subathon thing in September last year, and that's when I was actually like genuinely paying like really close attention. And when people were doing a lot of subs during September, I actually got as little as like $1 for some of those subs, which was something because I was actually using the subs to fund the challenges that I was doing, like purchasing the items to do the things to meet the tiers that I was doing. So basically, I didn't realize that Twitch had increased their tier 1 subs so high because I was still only getting $2 from it. So, yeah, it was a little bit like oof when I read that earlier today, and it's like it's now like $11 Australian to get a sub, and I'm like, but I only get $2 out of this because like I look at it and I'm like the end of a month, I still have to hit a threshold to receive a payout. If I don't hit the threshold, I don't receive a payout. I have to wait until the following month and hope that I meet my threshold to be able to receive a payout in the following month. That's how that works. So sometimes I don't meet my threshold and I have to wait a couple months before I can receive a payout. It just is what that is. But like I also have other areas of like income and stuff which I've been working towards, which was like YouTube, so people can watch my videos on YouTube and stuff, and hopefully I can get additional income from that and from like ad revenue on that and stuff instead, because literally that could just be somebody just putting a couple of videos up on like a tab and just letting it play, and that would give me revenue kind of thing. Whereas like what else have I got? I got merch and stuff, but again, like stickers are the ones that support me the most out of my merch, because like the company that prints and packages and everything for me still takes like a bit of that too, which is fair because I don't have to store the stuff, and I do appreciate everybody that gets merch and stuff as well, but stickers are the big ones for that, where I get the most cut out of that. So if anybody's interested in stickers, let me know. What else is there? Run to the market, be back in an hour or two. No worries. I feel like I missed some other stuff. You're talking about the new sub. I want to hear feelings. Oh man, Mirthless, I have feelings. I think that's part of what's got me conflicted today, is just like I feel gross about it because I don't really like talking about, like, it's not that I don't like talking about like income side of stuff. There's one of the sewers. I'll come back to that. Actually, I'll open that so I know where to come back to. It's not that I don't like talking about this stuff. It's that I can't do anything about it to change it, and it's very powerless from my perspective. So I generally don't tend to talk about this stuff because like I can't do anything. So I'm just complaining to the void is what it feels like to me. So I have an opinion about it, and my opinion earlier was that I kind of feel a little bit robbed by it. But at the same time, I understand that I am using their services and their servers and all this stuff to be able to even do what I do. I appreciate that, but I kind of wish I could get at least a little bit more of an even split between it or something. Like, it doesn't have to be like 50-50, but like fucking hell, $2 out of 11, that's a lot. It's a lot, and I'm doing as best I can to not give you guys too many ads. And the only way I can do that is by giving you ads. So like I feel scungy for it, you know? They're making me feel scungy for doing this to you guys as well, and I'm like, it should just have a setup that if I don't want to have ads, I don't have to have ads, but You know, if people, I just like it that like if people want to sub, they can sub. That's all I want. If people want to sub, want to cheer, they can do that. There's no compulsion or need to do that. But if you want to, you can. But if you do, for the love of God, let it support the fucking person that's putting the time in. It's a huge company, right? It's a really big company. I'm sure that, like, I don't know, the couple of subs that I get a month aren't gonna be like making their ends meet, you know? The other thing too is partners get the 50-50 out of interest. So affiliates get 25-75, partners get 50-50, and Partner Plus gets 75 or 70-20 or some shit like that, or 70-30 or something. I know it's slightly different, but Partner Plus you have to have like 300 something subs every month to be eligible for that. So like when you look at like their like business model, it doesn't really work that well. I've sat down and like looked at this stuff, but like, yeah, I don't know. I have thoughts and opinions on it. Not positive. I don't really like bad mouthing, you know, the gift horse that like lets me do what I do, but yeah, not thrilled with it either. I also missed a few more messages there. Hold on. It's not only by default. I get forcibly reminded the option to knock every time I enter stream. What? What do you mean you get... Oh, do you get prompted to knock when you enter my stream, do you? That's kind of bullshit. I didn't know that was doing it to you guys. I don't know where the setting is to turn that off yet. I've been looking. I saw somebody put a tutorial up on how to find it, but I couldn't do it from my phone. So I wanna disable that because that's just another annoying thing that shoves in your face when you like join stream. I don't know it was doing it because I haven't actually got to catch anybody else's stream for like the last few days. I don't think. Yeah. What else have we got here? Something else big dropped here. I know I've got space, but I might just go back. I just want to take a second to catch up on a couple of the comments and stuff, so I'm not too far behind. AFK for a moment. That's fine. Continuing slowly, wolf flush, waiting to happily, or being held. No. Is it on by default? I get forcibly reminded the option to knock every time I stream. Oh yeah, by the way, the thing with the knocking. So apparently, if you're a VTuber and you have a camera, when somebody knocks and they forcibly join your stream, it automatically turns on the camera for the VTuber. So that's also been a massive thing that's also been happening too, is there's a whole bunch of very, very irate VTubers that have literally had, like, you know, their personal space invaded because of that. Yeah, it's a default setting that automates the camera on. I think it shows it for the other streamer. Like, it automatically gives them a camera instead of, like, putting their avatar up. It's the default setting. That's all it is. Yeah. So that was another thing too. I know I wanted to, like, stop and read that properly so I could, like, mention that. But that's a big problem. I don't have a webcam, so that's not my problem. But, I mean, it is a big problem for a lot of people because if you're a VTuber, you may not be sitting in a decent state of attire on purpose, you know. And then to have a camera come on, you know, it's a bit fucking, hello, could get you immediately banned kind of business. What else was there? The fact that you have no clear info on what you get, different subtypes is also scary. Yeah, I also don't like the fact that it doesn't actually add anything additional to the sub for the price. I wouldn't mind if it clearly detailed, like, maybe you could get like a discount on like cheering the random color messages or something like that. Like, you know, something like that that would make sense for like OY. But all I got was, hi, we're increasing the prices to this on the mobile phone to meet the prices to match the web prices. With this price increase, it's going to make it globally the same in like 44 something countries. What was it? It would basically be encourage your community to cheer and sub. There you go. So that's like footnoting it, but yeah, that's essentially what I got. was, hi, we're increasing this to make it the same as the PC in all these countries. Please encourage your community to cheer. And I'm like, if anybody feels so inclined to do so, I am generally not the type of person to say this, but I would rather you take the time to like deal with my PayPal link than Twitch's sub. And that's a lot coming from me because I feel like gross for even just saying that, but that's how I feel about it. It's like, why would you increase it and then tell us to tell people to do it?